Hello everybody and welcome to this Dangerous Place, Hearts of Iron 4 as the German Reich, quite a lot bigger. Now also encompassing the Netherlands and Belgium. And everybody's favorite holiday destination, Paris. And soon most of France will completely fall to our greedy hands. You can see the French are trying desperately to mount any kind of defense, but it's just not working out for them. Panzer divisions are pushing through faster than they can handle. A lot faster than they can handle. But they can handle quite well, apparently. I would have imagined that they would have fallen by now. Alright, let's push manually across this river a bit. And after that, just give your overall push towards Orléans. No air equipment of medium tanks, more than enough in storage. I think when we capture Orléans, we will be actually done with the war, so. And we haven't fired a shot ourselves at the Maginot Line. Isn't it glorious, guys? We can just take France by going around it. Belgium is our highway. There it is! France capitulated. Adolf Hitler has announced that the cowardly French nation could no longer withstand the pressure from the overwhelming presence of German forces throughout the country. That is great news. So there are some pockets of resistance, of course, but things that we need to do first. Garrison the areas with coast. And probably the inner areas as well. Like this. Alright, next challenge. Luxembourg. How much you can call it a challenge is of course up to debate, but we'll try. And we have 3 military factories, which are going to produce tanks. For which we need more oil and more tungsten. So let's get some of that as well. Oh, we have more military factories. Fine, more tanks. Have you never heard of that saying? You can never have too much tanks in your backyard. I think it is time we start getting some of the oil from the United States. And more tungsten. And do we need more things? No, just oil and tungsten. So we have some resistance to our occupation. That's to be expected. And I think we will get an event soon as well talking about France. No, nothing yet. Interesting. Ah, there it is. Triumph in France. Our victory in France is nearly complete. The French government has asked for an armistice, and our diplomats have prepared terms which they have agreed to. They will retain control of southern France while we are free to occupy the rest. We can conquer it all, which will lead them to maybe go with Britain, but we want to establish Vichy France. That's fine. And there it is. The second armistice at Compiègne. An armistice is reached between the German Reich and the French Third Republic. It has been signed at Compiègne in the very railway carriage in which the German surrender of World War I was negotiated. Under the terms of the armistice, the French government under Marshal Pétain, based out of Vichy, will continue to administer most of southern France, while the rest of the country falls under a German occupation zone. Some French officers have vowed to continue the resistance from abroad, but this puts an effective end to fighting in France, at least for the time being. Excellent. And you can see still Vichy France has some part over here, but most of Africa is in the hand of France still. And the Italians are not doing so well in France, unfortunately for us. Maybe we need to get the Nationalist Spain on the party here as well. Let's try and improve some of the relations with them. Cost some political power, but I think it will be worth it in the long run. So there's some resistance to occupation there as well. We have all the good zones of now for us, and I want to keep quite a large contingent of men around Ile-de-France. Alright, you guys are gonna have a war goal that is Luxembourg itself. You don't need much preparation. Declare war, call allies. Let's see how long Luxembourg can hold out against my tanks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 20 hours. Luxembourg has capitulated. Excellent. Deputy Führer Rudolf Hess was killed yesterday when the Royal Air Force intercepted a heavy fight he was flying off the coast of Scotland. The exact nature of his mission remains unclear. Although Hess was an accomplished pilot, he flew alone and his airplane does not appear to have been armed. His remains were recovered by British authorities, but a state funeral with an empty coffin has been scheduled in Berlin. Hitler was reported as being visibly distraught by the death of his old friend. That poor fool. Why would he go fly all the way to Scotland? We need more tungsten. We are importing 200 pieces of it already from Portugal. That is quite a lot. Alright, but our tank division is done. And we're gonna put them on the Romanian front. No, I want it on the Romanian front. Because maybe Romania will not be so willing to listen to our demands, that some of that territory belongs to other people. And if that's the case, we need to of course show the error of their ways. Also, all the divisions that were stationed over here in the Maginot Line, who did absolutely nothing, are now going to be stationed on the Russian front. There are some naval invasions present in northwest Germany, but it looks like we're doing fine against them. Our cavalry is strong enough to deal with them, at least for now. More resistance to occupation. Luxembourg of course as well. We need to put some guy there. And we keep getting more recruits for our peacekeeping force, so we will be fine. I mean, every now and then it will happen that they succeed with a landing. I'm certain of that actually. And in the meantime we will have some units standing around over here. These 24 units will never leave this area. They will always stay here to deal with such invasions. Be it in France, Belgium, the Netherlands, Germany, Spain, wherever. They will be ready. Flanders has some resistance to occupation as well. We'll be sending a couple of guys there right now. Just having more people in the province helps. Alright, these tanks are gonna make an attack line on Bucharest. Just in the case that they decide to not listen to us. Alright, we're done pretty much over here in this focus tree right now, and I think we can start focusing a little bit more on the industry side again. Well, actually engineering probably. Decryption first. Decryption is an important part of military warfare. We're still upgrading tanks and stuff like that. That's good. Just keep upgrading. Gaining some efficiency and stuff. We're producing about 32 per day. And we're building 10 of them. What equipment are you missing here? Support equipment. I'm gonna put you on higher priority then. So we've bypassed the focused Italy alliance with Italy. We knew that. And we've completed the Second Vienna Award. Recognizing that new order has been established in Europe, we have been asked by Hungary and Romania to arbitrate in the territorial dispute between the two countries. Transylvania was taken from Hungary and incorporated into Romania in one of the many ill-conceived changes forced upon the world at Versailles. Should the northern Transylvania be returned to Hungarian control? No, all of Transylvania should be Hungarian. Let's see if Romania agrees with that, well, we go for the backhand blow. We should also get a new focus and go for the alliance with Spain. How's American doing? Still just the United States. So let's go with the alliance with Spain. See if they can become part of our Axis bond as well. In the meantime, I will start improving relations with the United States as well. They don't like me so much because we've caused some world tension. But in November they will have a new election. Following German arbitration, the treaty has been signed in Vienna that will see all of Transylvania restored to Hungarian rule. The territory has previously been awarded to Romania upon the conclusion of World War I, leading to a bitter dispute. These the first of many borders to be adjusted now that order seems to have been established in Europe. A new map of the map of Europe shall be redrawn. I think we have redrawn most of the map already. Let's go with some encryption technology. And that means our panzers can be removed from Romanian land. And, well, they're not really willing to go. Romania protective towards Luxembourg. Luxembourg is gone. Well, we don't really need to worry about them. Let's put our panzers in a front position over here. No, not there. Like this. You're gonna focus on Moscow. Well, probably just Moscow itself. Panzers in Moscow. Well, the bigger army, I'm just gonna draw a humongously far-reaching line all the way into the east. And we're still producing panzers, so hopefully soon we will get an extra line going as well. I think we're gonna add some extra people to the production line. Which will mean we are in negative medium tank soon, but that's fine. With Hungary's gain of Transylvania, Bulgaria's reminded us of the long-standing boundary dispute with Romania. Southern Dobroja seized by Romania in 1913. Let them demand it. I will back them up. More concessions has been forced into Romania while Bulgaria claiming Southern Dobroja. The territory was annexed by Romania in 1913 after the Second Balkan War and still mostly populated by ethnic Bulgarians and Turks. Regardless of the reasoning, Romania now stands significantly politically weakened. That's of little concern to us. We are strengthening our allies. They have a bad opinion of us, but that's all fine. And Trotsky was assassinated in Soviet Russia by Soviet Russia. Poor man. So in 15 days we will have filled all production needs. How much for support equipment? 78 days. Of course we are deploying more units all the time, so it might be increasing a little bit every now and then. But the good thing is we have no resistance to our occupation as well. Well, we have finished the research of the Hummel. And we're gonna start researching the Panther. Not gonna be really efficient, but it's gotta be done sometime. Improved infantry equipment. Let's improve our support equipment as well. And I think we should start building some more, not some more, but some self-propelled artillery then. And let's see, do we want to convert 2 of the lines out of... Yeah, I think we do. We have a lot of Panzer lines. Let's convert 2 of the lines. Which require me to import more tungsten. As is to be expected around this time. And there is still some... There's some things that we need to repair, but most of it is still in good repairs. I mean, we are being bombarded quite a bit in France. There's not much we can do. We don't have the production means to do that right now because we made a choice to go for Panzers. I'm gonna make a new group for you actually. You're gonna be under leading of Erwin Rommel. a very famous Panzer general. I'm gonna have a line over there. And your focus is going to be a very famous city called Stalingrad. With them pushing forward, I think we might be able to do really nice inclusion in around this area. Maybe even around here as well, but we'll see. We need, of course, a lot more panzers to do that, but they're coming, they're coming. Next batch will be ready with training in March of this year. Next year, I think. Yeah, it should be 41. And the United States takes its sweet time actually to converting to fascism. Well, they're getting an extra research slot, which I approve. They should. As long as they become fascist. Otherwise, I don't approve. So we have some political power, but I'm not going to spend it on anything yet. These are absolutely meaningless for us right now, so we don't need to. We can manage our occupation territory a bit harsher. Resistance growth will be faster, and local manpower will be less, but we will gain more of the resources and factories. But I don't think it's necessary. I think this is absolutely fine the way we're doing it right now. We're having some supply problems in eastern Poland. Let's see what the problem is. Local infrastructure. Yeah, so let's build some extra infrastructure then. Let's build it up. It's not infrastructure that is damaged, it's just infrastructure that never was there. And let's focus on that a bit. Right now we can handle the attrition though, so that's fine. 36 days before the reinforcement of all the divisions is done. And let's see, what do we go for now? I don't want to go for the anti-Comintern pact until the United States has flipped. So let's befriend Japan. And an Italian-German technology treaty. Italy suggests an exchange of technology and ideas that will bring our nations closer and make us both stronger. It's an excellent suggestion. Well done, Italy. And of course they will gain a bonus out of it as well. And the United States is actually sending some volunteers right now to the Allies, I see. Well, they're dead now, but... And it looks like Italy finally got its act together in Africa and is doing some damage towards the Allies. The fall of Hong Kong? That's really nice. But look at that. Japanese troops are actually not doing that well. They are, of course, at war with the Soviet Union. Oh no, not with the Soviet Union yet. Ooh, that's gonna be really difficult when the Soviet Union joins that war as well. I will try to not call Japan into that war then. What are we doing with the invasions? I mean, there are invasion warnings, but there are none really coming to us shore, so I guess it's fine. The United States flip. It's, yes, free American Empire. There you are. And all of a sudden, our relation is super good. I have strategic reasons to be hostile to us, though. Well, that's not nice. But still, at least they are liking me again. Let's stop improving relations. Let's cancel the popularity boost they get for fascism. Let's start boosting some of the fascism powers in Romania. Maybe we can be a fascist country after all. And I want to try to do it in Portugal as well. We're still gaining some political power now, absolutely good. And yeah, I will go with the anti-Comintern pact really soon. Pretty much the next thing that I will be going for after befriending Japan. Anti-Comintern pact and anti-Soviet pact into war with Russia. I think that would be nice. In the meantime, we can just take time to prepare for that war. Let's get some better artillery as well. Of course, we need to assign these tanks to this division. Oh, I did already. Just that one wasn't there yet. The plan is to have 3 dedicated panzer corps. I believe that was the historical way that Germany did it as well. They had 3 panzer corps, a north, a middle and a southern one that were all going into Soviet Russia. It didn't work out that well for them. Let's hope it will work out better for us. We get the modern blitzkrieg, breakthrough and organization and recovery rate for tanks and armor. Excellent. 250 days before the new Panzer Kampfwagen is ready. It's gonna still take a while, but hey, can't have everything, can you now? You will be done in May the 12th. Yeah, I'm happy that I have this guy. That's taking a lot, making it a lot less time. I will actually add a couple of lines. Because still, it will take a half a year before these guys are trained. So now we are training 20 guys, right? Yeah, that's about right. That should be good for now. And of course we need to produce the medium self-propelled artillery. We are, but we need more of it. And that means eventually we will start filling that in. So I will show you what my idea is for that. I want to do it like this, this, and this. Right now, if we would change all that over, we need 2,440 medium self-propelled artillery, some infantry equipment, and some motorized equipment. All of that is available to us, so that's absolutely no problem. And will increase. Well, I guess he's not really certain if it will increase or decrease. Let's reset. It will definitely increase. I'm not sure why he's having some troubles with that. But it will increase pretty much a lot of our power. Our piercing goes down a little bit, but that's fine. Also, our combat width goes up, but now it's a nice even 20. So that means we can have 4 divisions in a width of 80, which is the basic size. And that's really nice. So we want to fill that up. But we of course need extra self-propelled artillery, which is 40 pieces per division. Ah, screw it, I'm just gonna add it to it already. We're producing it at the moment, so might as well. You can see how long it will take us. 303 days at current production levels. That's quite a while. Decryption being done, time for better production levels, I guess. Same with support weapons. When they are done, we're gonna switch to better machine tools. And I'm gonna switch this one over to producing some medium artillery as well. Medium self-propelled artillery. Well, tungsten is needed. Sure. He says we're low manpower. Well, we're still at 900k needed, but we only lost 26,000 men. That's really good. I mean, Italy lost a lot of men. They're not doing so well. Oh, actually there's an invasion happening in Italian lands. Oh, there's a big invasion happening on my land as well. Quick! Get the men who are supposed to deal with that doing it. I wish there was a better tool to show you these kinds of things. Finish defending Japan. Anti-Comintern Pact. We need to deal with this problem as soon as possible. It's really easy to deal with, luckily. But it has to be dealt with. And that's why I keep these men here. They are needed for these kinds of jobs. Because the English have landed quite a lot of troops. And we need to remedy that as soon as possible. Well, resistance to occupation starts happening now in Ile-de-France because we left with quite some troops from there. Support weapons are done. Go with assembly line production. And if it really becomes too difficult, we can always send in one of our Panzer corps. I think it actually is necessary. Very well. Let's bring the Panzers. Because they will be able to be supplied over here. Expect them to maybe be in war supply, but not even. Of course, the enemy's superiority doesn't help us either, but some Panzers will help us. And there they are. Let's get them in position, and let's go. Put some heavy fire down on them. You can see that they cannot pierce my armor at the moment, which is really, really good. It's what you like to see. You have some people who can pierce your armor here? Nope, nobody. So they have a lot of divisions here. Hopefully we'll be able to kill a lot of divisions with them as well. That would be ideal. Yeah, and they're having some supply problems now as well. Though we are also suffering a little bit from attrition. It's just a really bad zone to be in right now. But yeah, this is actually going to be quite difficult to blow them out of there. I should have seen this earlier, but that's my fault. Some better artillery going. At least this fighting is going in our favor. When this is also done, we can fight more power over here. Because I really do think they are suffering a lot more than us. Even though it does list we are currently losing. At least we're winning here. Finish the anti-Comintern pact. Let's go with the anti-Soviet pact. Let's see, did the United States sign it? No, they didn't. Interesting. Gonna be a terrible friend here to me, buddy. And he did complete some of those focuses there already, so I think these countries, yeah, they're being democratically supported. Unfortunately, I would have hoped that the United States would have be more of a help towards us, but this time not. Alright, so we are probably overrunning these guys now. Looks like they're retreating some men, but it also looks like we are doing a really good job of killing a lot of men. So let's see, the war count is 157 for the UK, 101 for France. Let's see how high that can go. Let's get some mechanized infantry as well. We might want to get some of them. And I think a lot of the units are also United Kingdom units. So is the war number? Yeah, the death toll is definitely going up. But I think he's retreating a lot of his units as well. And there it is. We finished them off. Death toll spiked up to 439,000 men. They lost quite a lot of men. Good for us, bad for them. Panzers, back to the front. Not this front, but this front. Goal is still Moscow. Alright. And we can keep these units that we have over here. Just keep them stationed there. We're still producing 10 cavalry divisions every time. I'm gonna drop some down already. Just to have some extra support. Make sure that our ports are safe. But this episode has gone long enough once again. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.